I'm starting our video on Instagram. Here we are. Let's see, it's loading. Yes! Hello everyone! Happy Wednesday! How are you all feeling? I'm here today to share some mindset hacks because, as you know, on the 1st of October, coming Sunday, if you're watching this live with me, we are starting the Teach Yoga and English journey. And it's a 6-month program to help you teach with total confidence in English so that you can build your international career. And if you've been following us for a while, you know that I'm the founder of Enga, and my aim, my mission, my intention, and my vision is to help you build a career that is fulfilling, that is satisfying, that gives you financial stability as well, so that you can share yoga with the world, and by that more people around the world can benefit from all of the beautiful things yoga has to offer, because you know this, and there are yet a lot of yogis that to discover that. And that's where I think you come in. So what I do at Enga is to help you break free from all these linguistic barriers, because you're all multilingual speakers. Some people speak English a little bit, some speak it very proficiently. But when they teach yoga, they know that there's a lot of vocabulary, phrases, metaphors, expressions that we do not use in our daily conversations, right? So it's my aim to help you overcome the linguistic barriers, but also the overwhelm of all the tasks it includes to build your own yoga business, right? So you can pursue freedom, fulfillment, share your passion with the world, and really make a living of teaching yoga. So to get there, there is work to do, because these types of opportunities do not just magically land on your lap. No one was born being a yoga teacher already, and no one was born being a yoga business owner already. These are things, skill sets that we learn, that we develop over time. Now, there are some mindset shifts that you need to start teaching with confidence, and also to build your international career. And I understand this because when I finished my yoga teacher training, I felt extremely inadequate. And I told my yoga teacher, actually, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is not for me. I will never be a good teacher. I really underestimated what it really means to be a yoga teacher. And I'm definitely not prepared to call myself a yoga teacher. Write in the chat, everyone, is this true for you? Because I believe that a lot of people finishing their yoga teacher training, maybe you already finished it last year, you feel this way. And you're not alone. There's a lot of people feel this way. Why this is because you receive a lot of information and you feel like, I've got so much knowledge and so much information, but I still know so little, because there's so many little things that I know about everything, but I actually don't know the things that I need to teach with confidence. For me, this was the same. And I was already an English teacher, so teaching was not new to me. But to teach yoga, I needed to also develop a whole new skill set, from learning the vocabulary that we use for our cues and instructions, understanding anatomy and body mechanics, how to write sequences that include all the types of movement and that are balanced, that are well-rounded, and also have the ability to adjust them to our students' needs, because every student has different needs. Reading the room in the energy and feeling confident about adapting my class plan to student requests, for example. or even answering questions that I didn't have answers to, because we can't always know everything about everything, right? So being a yoga teacher goes much further than completing a yoga teacher training and giving cues or instructions. There's much more to it. What I learned in a YTT was a really, really great start, but it didn't equip me with the knowledge, with the skill and the experience to be a great teacher. Whoa, I'm pulling my own hair. And I understand that, no, I underestimated what it meant to become a yoga teacher. And I know that if you feel that way too, you're not alone. I felt that way, and a lot of people in our community at least feel that same way too. But I also know how fulfilling, how rewarding, how satisfying it feels to finally feel confident about who you are, your teacher identity, about what you teach, the way that you deliver your classes, and have your students come to you after class and say, oh, this was the best practice ever. Or they say, I can't wait to come to your next class. They're excited to join you next time. How fulfilling, how satisfying, how rewarding that is. And that's why I dedicate myself to empowering you. Yeah, that I want you to feel this way. I want you to experience these things. And I know it's possible for you. Yeah, these are not magical things that happen to you because of luck. You can work for this. You can work for it to feel totally confident teaching yoga and English and build your international career too. So, today, I would like to start with a question, and the question is, where do you envision yourself in 6 months from now? Yeah, today, if you're watching this live, it's the 27th of September. What do you see yourself doing, or what would you want to have achieved in March 2024? Where do you see yourself? Yeah. And if you find this a difficult question, close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes, feel into your body, and imagine you feel completely comfortable about who you are. Yeah, you feel completely confident in your teacher identity. You feel confident about teaching yoga and English, about your cues, about your words, about your instructions, about your sequences, about your adaptability to your students. You no longer doubt the vocabulary that you use or finding the right words. You no longer doubt your teaching skills, and you're ready to take your next step. What is that next step for you? What is it that you want to create for yourself? What type of freedom, what type of fulfillment or satisfaction do you want to feel? Maybe you already know it, and if that's the case, write it in the chat, everyone. What is it that you want to create for yourself? Or what do you see yourself doing at this point in time? Maybe you're at the gate. Yeah, the gate is at the airport, and you're ready to embark on a flight to travel and teach and explore the world. Maybe this is what you see yourself doing. Or maybe you're walking towards a real estate office to receive the keys to open your very own new yoga studio. Maybe this is something that you want to do. Or maybe you wake up in an Airbnb in a tropical island and you're planning your class to film for your own online membership. Or, I can come up with many different things. Or you're going to a meeting. Maybe you've got a meeting with an accommodation host or an owner to finalize the plan to host your very own yoga retreat. Yeah, what do you see yourself doing in March 2024? I want to hear from you. Write in the chat, everyone. Every single person is unique. Every yoga teacher is unique. And as a teacher, you have your own skills, your own experiences, your background, your preferences, your interest, your teaching style. This whole package of all the things that are unique to you is different from all the other teachers out there. Yeah, and they influence as well the way that you want to work and your career objectives. What it is that you want to create and make an impact on your type of students. So, and if you want to build your own business, it also influences the way that you offer your services and sell them with success. So remember that whatever your teaching career looks like, whatever your international career, whatever it is that you desire to create, can be completely different from mine and all the teachers that I hear with me live, of all the teachers that are in the community already, of all the other teachers that you know. I want you to find what makes you feel excited, fulfilled, satisfied, and motivated to keep going, to keep growing. So the mindset hacks I'm going to share with you will help you to remind yourself of your vision, to do the work to actually get there. And that's why it's so important that you have clear for yourself what you actually want to create. To give you some other ideas, I would like to share some of the careers that our graduates have pursued. For example, Mavi is from Spain, and she joined the Teach Yoga and English journey in early 2022. And now she's building a yoga safari business, welcoming yogis on an adventure in Africa to practice yoga in the wilderness and to take them on a safari through nature there, practicing in a really, really, really beautiful place, completely disconnected from the world. But she's creating her own yoga safari business. Then we have Ajara. Ajara is from the Ivory Coast, and she teaches face yoga. Yeah, so it might be different from what you are creating, but remember, every teacher is unique, and you've got your own skill sets, and all of those things influence the way that you build your business. And Ajara teaches face yoga one-to-one in person, but also online. And she has a huge TikTok following. Then Barbara, if you've joined us for the mini course, you have heard me speak about Barbara before. When she started the Teach Yoga and English journey, she didn't teach yoga yet. She had finished a teacher training, but she wasn't teaching yet. She went to Morocco. She started teaching at surf camps there, and realized very soon, she discovered that she wants to coach female entrepreneurs. Yeah, so now she's offering mindfulness practices, putting together her own coaching programs to help people that live a life that she used to feel better and more empowered in their careers. Then Carlos, you might have heard of Carlos before. He's now a community host. He's doing the community meetups on our programs, but he also creates his own courses and teaches these in yoga studios around Latin America. So I see that Mario is here, and Mario is also building her own business. Mario is combining a lot of different passions in the field of wellness and yoga, Ayurveda, massage, nutrition, lifestyle practices to create her own retreats. So as you see, there are lots of different things that you can create for yourself. And it's important that to feel confident, feel capable, feel excited about what it is that you want to do, that you hone in on what you are working towards. So in the chat, everybody, write down your goal, write down what you envision for yourself, what you want to do with your yoga career. Because the mindset hack I'm going to give you today is to help you remind yourself of this ultimate goal for yourself. Now, the possibilities are endless, and what makes it challenging to build a career on your terms is that most teachers feel stuck thinking what they need to do or what they should do as a yoga teacher. Yeah, you feel stuck thinking, oh, to be a yoga teacher, I need to teach at a yoga studio, or I need to teach donation-based classes in the park to gain experience, right? Or that's where everything starts. Or first I need to teach my friends and family because otherwise no studio will hire me. And honestly, these things are not true. They are limiting beliefs, thoughts, or convictions that you tell yourself, but are absolutely bullshit. Excuse my French, as they would say in English. It's not true. It really is not true. All of those things can help you, but I don't believe that that is what makes you feel fulfilled, is it? So what I want you to do, my biggest aim with Enga, is to break free from all these conventional expectations that you have and discover a path that aligns perfectly with your lifestyle, with your energy levels, with your vision for the future. So all the teachers that I spoke about earlier and all the teachers that you see on our feed and now on the stories that I'm sharing with you, they have also walked this path and they didn't have any magical superpowers to pursue these dreams. They had the capacity to be patient, to stay committed, to develop themselves and make progress, but most of all, to trust their own process. And to pursue your ideal career, I believe you need a structure. You need realistic goals and you need support from someone that understands this journey. Someone that has been through it all themselves and can help you prevent making mistakes. That can also help you to not miss out on all the crucial blocks that build the career, your career foundation. Someone that can help you overcome all these expectations and thoughts and fears and limiting beliefs so that you can stay true to your dharma, and hold you accountable for realizing this international career that you envision for yourself. Now, the biggest issue that most teachers have with all of this is that they underestimate the work. They try to figure it out by themselves. They get frustrated because they don't see progress. They blame a busy lifestyle that doesn't allow them to spend time studying, or they postpone their development for another day because they prefer the stability of a job that doesn't actually fulfill them. Or they do not trust their natural ability to learn, and they drown themselves in self-doubt. Yeah, and this is a massive problem. This is a massive problem because in that type of mindset, you will never get anything of the dreams done, right? So, what I think, and this is your mindset hack, reflect on this today. What I think when I hear these things, I will wait for a better day. Today is not the time. I don't have the skills, there's too much competition. First, I need to XYZ. When I hear these things and people speak about these obstacles, I think you have a choice. You truly have a choice, as with anything in life. Option number one is to stay where you are and you keep feeling less than or unworthy. You keep feeling not good enough and you keep blaming all these external factors. Your lifestyle, a busy schedule, taking care of your kids, right? Whatever it is that you say, no, I can't do it because I'm very busy. Option two is take the bull by the horns do the work, learn, develop yourself, because everything that you want to achieve and all the things that you need to get there, you can learn. You can absolutely learn. The only thing is that you need to do the work, right? So let me take you through what will happen if you choose option 1. Option 1, remember, is you stay there and really you're postponing your dreams for a better day. The worst thing that could happen, and I actually think there are 8 things that could happen. Number 1 is obviously you keep feeling stuck, because without overcoming language barriers, without overcoming self-doubt, you can't expand your student base or your job opportunities, right? Because we're staying stuck where we are, in freeze mode almost. The other thing that will happen is that you feel bored, because you're always teaching the same things, the same sequences, you use the same cues, and you get bored of this after a while. You're not making progress, there's no growth. Speaking of feeling bored yourself, you also fear being boring to your students, because you're always teaching the same. And you're not really inspiring your students with new sequences or new cues or new themes in your sequences. So you fear that other people find you boring. Yeah. Also, you fear rejection, because when doubting yourself, your language, your cues, your English way of explaining yourself, your teaching skills, you keep fearing that people will not like your classes, won't come to your classes, or you fear being rejected when you apply for a job at a yoga studio or any other place that you can teach yoga. So fearing rejection. You will have to keep declining opportunities, because many teachers that I work with, before they started our courses, they were offered a job opportunity, but they had to say no. They had to reject it themselves. Why? Because they were doubting their English skills, they were doubting their teaching skills, they doubt they had the knowledge, the experience to actually take on this job, and they have to decline really valuable teaching opportunities. Abroad, online, maybe even in your own place, but honestly, I find this heartbreaking and it's not necessary. The other thing, when you choose option 1 and you keep feeling stuck, is that you also keep underestimating yourself, your skills, your knowledge, and your experience, and your expertise. Because yes, there are always things that we can improve. Even if you have 20 years of experience, there are always things that you can improve. But I promise you that you know so much more than that you think, and you've already finished your yoga teacher training, or you're about to, and the people that come to your classes may practice yoga but probably haven't also done a teacher training. You're already a few steps ahead of them, and you don't need to be a university expert on whatever topic to teach yoga, right? We only need to be a few steps ahead so that we can explain, or we can help guide and lead people. So the other thing, when you choose option 1, is that you feel disconnected from your students and probably from yourself and your vision. Because if you are stuck in self-doubt and insecurity, you're too busy thinking about how you come across to other people and what other people think of you, which makes it really hard to actually connect with your students and for your students to connect with you. So there's a big disconnection from the people that you actually want to teach. Your communication stays ineffective, because without improving your English language skills, you won't be able to express yourself clearly or truly, which means that your cues and your instructions stay ineffective and your students feel disengaged. And the worst thing, the last thing really, is that you eventually give up. Because 9 out of 10 people that postpone their tasks or their development, their goals, or the things that they want to achieve, 9 out of 10 people, they postpone until it's too late. And that means they give up. They're not actually doing it. And when I was younger, my mom always told me something really, really valuable, and I will translate it for you. And she said, it's better to regret something that you have tried and done than to regret something you have never had the balls for to actually try. Yeah, it's better to regret something that you've tried, done, and maybe didn't succeed at first than to regret and think, oh, what if I did improve my English? What if I actually worked on my skills? Excuse me, I'm being cold. What if I didn't improve my skills and now I had the freedom and the fulfillment that I desired? Instead of feeling stuck in a job that you don't actually like or that doesn't fulfill you. So, I also want you to look at what happens if you choose option 2. When you do the work, what is the worst thing that could happen? What's the worst thing that could happen if you choose to do the work, to take the bull by the horns, to work on your development, to develop yourself so much that you feel confident teaching yoga and English and actually build your international career? The worst thing that could happen, honestly, is nothing, because every minute that you spend educating yourself, trying, practicing, everything that you do to develop yourself counts as experience. The worst thing that could possibly happen is that you don't show up and do not do the work. So, on the contrary, the best thing that could happen, obviously, are many different things. But first of all, think about if I'm doing the work and I'm holding myself accountable, I'm learning the vocabulary that I need, I'm improving my sequences, I learn how to read my students' bodies so I can adjust my classes, and now I'm so confident and capable, I'm creating my own services. Think about how confident, how capable, how empowered, how fulfilled, how inspired, how excited you feel. Yeah, think of how you feel in all of this process. Think of all the job opportunities that become available to you. The job opportunities at a studio, at a retreat center, co-hosting retreats with other people, the job opportunities that you create for yourself, your own class schedule, your memberships, yeah, all the job opportunities that suddenly are available to you. Exploring new places, meeting new people, trying different foods, going to places that you never could dream of, but now you're being invited to host a retreat or to teach at an event for other people. Yeah, collaborations with people that you love, people that you admire, that inspire you, or that you feel really connected with. Other yoga teachers, or wellness enthusiasts, or healing facilitators. And the people that you want to work with, the people that really light you up, the type of students that excite you and that you really can't stop talking about. Financial growth and financial stability, because the chance that you can charge a higher price for your yoga services in English is the chance that you can ask a higher price for your yoga services in English is high, right? Because most of you here live in a country where they do have different currencies. And the currencies that we use in English-speaking countries usually is higher than your own right now. So there's a lot of financial stability and growth as well. And well, with all of this, I think it's clear all these new job opportunities, these people that you can work with, collaborations, new types of students, making a bigger impact, creating your own business and your own services, you're obviously also accomplishing your ideal career. The membership that you dream of, opening your studio in another country, teach while you travel and explore new places, hosting your own retreats, creating your own programs. There are so many things that you can do. And honestly, the only thing it takes is you to trust your process and do the work. So, a reminder for you is around the world, there are 63 or 67. I shared this during the mini course. It's 63 or 67 countries that use English as an official language. Yeah, so that's already 63 other countries that you can teach in. Yeah, there's a lot of different countries, lots of students. Around the world, there are 1.5 billion people that speak English as a first or a foreign language. 1.5 billion people. Right now, around the world, I believe the percentage of people that practice yoga is somewhere between 2 to 5. So imagine with the growth of yoga and how yoga is becoming more popular every day and more people try yoga every day, how many students there are for you to discover yoga and that you can teach. Think of these things, because honestly, yoga is such a growing interest around the world. More and more people practice every day, and there's a lot of job opportunities becoming available for you. You can create them for yourself, and you can collaborate with others to make it happen. So, at Enga, we meet you where you're at. And by now, you know I've been helping many yoga teachers that want to build their international career. And what those steps look like for every teacher is a little bit different, depending on your experience with English, your experience with teaching yoga, and your experience with building your own career or your business. So, for every step of your journey, because I've been doing this for a while, I've got a resource or a course, a program, anything that can help you. It doesn't matter where in your journey you are. So, I am really here to support your professional development and to work on the things that you can now to have a super clear career objective for yourself and obtain freedom, fulfillment, share your passion for yoga with the world, and have more people around the world enjoy the benefits this practice has to offer for them, their lives, and their relationships, their friends, their family, their career, whatever it is that they want to do. It's a domino effect, right? It's a domino effect. We're all in this together, and we all need each other. So, think of your option 1 and your option 2. Option 1, stay stuck where you are, delay your progress, delay your development, and hope that one day magically your international career will land on your lap. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't believe in that. Or option 2, trust your process, trust your vision, do the work to actually achieve, reach, or accomplish what you envision for yourself. And I think by the end of the day, for most people, that is freedom and fulfillment. Yeah, freedom and fulfillment. To get there, there's work to do. Skills to develop, experience to gain, but that's possible because you can learn anything, right? So, you have most likely seen the Teach Yoga in English journey. It's a 6-month program to help you confidently teach yoga in English and build your career. So apart from owning your authentic expression, optimizing your cues, your sequences, your adaptability in terms of language, but also your teaching skills, I also help you practice all of this. Yeah, in the asana labs, we've got teaching practices, conversation classes, we've got script audits to improve your cues, and we've got weekly community meetups. So you're actually putting all of what you learn, all this knowledge that you have, into practice so that you can fully embrace your teacher identity and feel confident and capable to build your career. So the last module of this course is focused on building your career. So it's really an all-round course, an all-round continuing education program to completely embody your teacher self and take the next step to work on that vision that you have for yourself. This course is starting on Sunday, the 1st of October. So if you want all of this and if you're ready to choose for option 2 to really do the work, I would love to have you with us and help you on this journey, to support you. My support is super personalized because I understand everyone is unique and needs a different approach as well. So I'm here to support you on that journey, and you can still enroll this weekend. Well, it's Wednesday today if you're watching this live, but until Saturday, you can still enroll. And for those that enroll in the next few days, we have the bonus of a one-on-one extra coaching session. So you get one more coaching session that you can use at any time before, during, or after the program, so that you can focus on your personal challenges or work on your business plan with me. Yes, it's a bonus. Enroll on the intensive program or the semi-intensive program. Now, if you think the journey is what I want to do, but right now it's too much for me, but you do want to continue learning. Hi, Teresa. You do want to continue learning. We also have the course bundle. The course bundle consists out of 4 self-paced courses to take your first steps by yourself. It's all self-paced. You can do it in your own time. And there I help you to understand and embody your role as a yoga teacher, to find your voice, and you get access to the yoga vocabulary builder to find your cues, to find all the words or learn all the words and practice all the words that you need to communicate with your students. That builder is interactive. So there's a lot, it's like an interactive dictionary, because there's quizzes, there's option 2. There's quizzes, there is, There's quizzes, there are flashcards, there are images, there's a lot of different things to help you learn and practice all the words that you need, from anatomy to body parts to cues, verbs, asana names, expressions for mindfulness and meditation practices. And as a bonus right now, because I want to give bonuses to everyone that enroll in the next days, I'm offering 1 month of live support here. I've never done this before, but it's to help you to take the first steps on this journey. Yeah. So if the Teach Yoga and English journey is too much for you right now, choose the bundle, because I help you with the first 2 steps. Find your voice and learn all the vocabulary that you need, and you get 1 month of live support. So you get access to an asana lab, the community meetups, a teaching practice, conversation class, and your script audits. Yeah, a whole month of live interaction with me, with the community, and with our guest teachers as well. Now, there are some teachers that are ahead of all of this, and they feel totally confident teaching yoga and English. They feel totally confident about the teacher identity, and they are ready to build their yoga business. For these people, we'll be hosting our business program, and this will start at the end of the year. It's called the Launch and Expand Your Yoga Career, or Launch and Expand Your Yoga Business. And there's a wait list for this. So if you go to the link in my bio, you will find a wait list to receive more information about this in October, because I'm finalizing the program details, finalizing the dates of all the sessions as well. But this is a business course for those that feel already confident teaching yoga and English. So go to the link in my bio and join the waitlist for that if you are ready to take that next step. So remember, everyone, you've got an option, you've got a choice. And the choice is to stay stuck and postpone everything until a rainy day, or hope that magically everything will fall into place and luck is on your side and you don't need to do any work to feel confident teaching yoga. Or option 2, trust your process, trust your vision, do the work that you need to do to actually feel confident, feel capable, and build your path to freedom and fulfillment. And I'm gonna leave you with that here. Yes, November. Mario is gonna join us for the business program. I'm super excited about this too. But I want to make this available to everyone. So wherever in your journey you are, I'm here to support you. We've got many different resources. There's lots of free resources. We've got the podcast. We've got these weekly sessions with me. We've got 10 tips for multilingual yoga teachers video series, quizzes, tests. All the courses, the journey, the course bundle, the Find Your Voice Yoga Vocabulary Builder. We have a lot to really meet you where you are at in your journey and help you take the next step to the most fulfilling career that you can create for yourself. Hey, Coco! Oh, lovely. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have questions, always feel free to write. Remember that right now you can still enroll in the Teach Yoga and English journey. Enrollment closes on Saturday, the 30th of September, because we start the course on the 1st of October on Sunday. So this is your time to choose for growth, whatever that means to you. If you have questions, you have doubts, or you need some clarification, send me a message. Mario says, listen to the podcast. I agree with you. There's lots of resources on the podcast too. And I really, really can't wait to see all of you thrive in your international careers. Remember, what yours looks like is unique. Yeah, and this is your time to believe in that as well. I'm sending you lots of love. Have a great rest of your day. And I really can't wait to continue to support you wherever in one of our employees, he calls it the Enga University. And I find it really funny because it's not a university, but with all the things that we have available for you, I think we could soon call it something like that. Anyway, sending you lots of love. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. And I hope to welcome a lot of you on the Teach Yoga and English journey on Sunday, 1st of October. Goodbye, everyone.